Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling coherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, I guess while I'm going to those side locations to clear them up, I might talk sort of more generally about my views on this game, because, like, while I think it is a good game, bordering on very good at points, I am, to be honest, kind of baffled by how this game is treated as some second coming of gaming Jesus. Because there's a lot about this game that I think is rather strongly uninspired. Like, for example, take those side locations. I despise this mode of constructing the game world. Like, most of it is entirely pointless and pretty interchangeable and incredibly boring. Like, you oh no, there's a 9th bandit camp, you need to clear it out, and the loot is even randomized. Like, there's nothing. It's so repetitive and so boring and so uninspired that when I'm doing it, I'm almost mechanical. Like, I'm doing it because I have borderline OCD and I feel like I have to. But I'm not. But I'm not actually having fun, and I think it's filler. I think large swaths of this game are filler, and it baffles me how people seem to totally ignore it. Like, there are much older games. There are much older games that have much better, sort of tighter worlds than this one. For example, for me, Gothic 1 and 2... Oh, is that because I stole stuff? Probably. Gothic 1 and 2 have significantly better maps than this. Okay, there's like 8 bajillion of them. Because everything in Gothic is hand-placed and sort of deliberate. Like, you get to... You're going to take my money, right? I guess it serves me right for what I did. The map in Gothic is so deliberately crafted that you can learn it sort of by heart pretty soon. Because you just remember specific spots, because they are so distinct, and every piece of loot, wow, it's quite a. They stole like $1,000 from me. Okay, I'll take it as payment for my stupidity. But that's quite a steep price. You know, every piece of loot is placed by hand with deliberate thought, whereas here you get just, you know, bandit camp after bandit camp. Oh no, 12th monster nest, and you don't even get like a special feeling of accomplishment, because all of the loot is randomized bullshit. So overall, I definitely think, and to top it all off, people like to sing praises of this game's story, but I happen to think that the vanilla game of Witcher 3 is actually also pretty uninspired in the story department. Like, the Wild Hunt as the antagonist is pretty underdeveloped and kind of boring, and overall, like, it's actually not that impressive to me. Like, for example, take the side quests. A lot of them, the Witcher contracts, essentially solve themselves via the Witcher senses. You just have to hold the right mouse button as Geralt, follows the trail to the inevitable solution. So really, I am not that enamored with this game. Like, it is a very competently made game for sure. As I said, it's not a bad game, it's a good game or even a very good game, but it baffles me how people say it's some kind of a timeless masterpiece, whereas to me, it's more of a, like, Joanner, of course you can stay with us. What kind of question is that? Come, bring the whole family. War hasn't struck here yet. We've got plenty of food. My belly's grown a bit in the recent weeks. So if you take a bit of beer and bacon out of my mouth, you're actually doing me a favor. We're already preparing a bed for you. You'll stay in the attic. It's comfortable there, as long as you don't forget to duck when you go upstairs. Happy trails, Drenner. See you soon. Matsk. To me, this game is more of a very competently made, it's very competent craftsmanship, but I feel like even the previous games in this very series, like, I might unironically prefer The Witcher 1 to this.
Gniazdo guli, trzeba je zniszczyć. Powieszę sobie twój łeb, siodła. Jedź, płotka.
In general, I am not a fan of the modern concept of like an open world game in the vein that this is, specifically because I find it rather soulless and pretty uninspired. It's filled with filler that's pretty much interchangeable, and I don't like it. I prefer smaller maps that are handcrafted and that are sort of distinct enough that you learn them by heart sort of naturally as you go through the game. I would much rather have a shorter game that leaves a stronger impression than a longer game that drags on.
No!
And this game definitely does have a tendency to drag on. Like for example, in Skellige, there's like 8 bajillions of those question marks in the sea. I think I'm actually stuck. And I'm not going to promise you that I'm going to get through them, because I might just ignore them. Baron Palmerin of Lauenfall's coat of arms. Okay, so this is about the Blood and Wine DLC, which I'm not about to start now, so I'll just ignore it for now. Although the fast travel spot will help for later.
Jedziemy!
Wow, I'm getting bullied. Getting absolutely bullied. I'm not even sure if I have more bombs.
Tędy nekery wykopują się na powierzchnię.
I do.
Wolniej. No już.
Full of Andragas. I will rest until the morning for better visibility. Okay, but they seem to die pretty easily. The book is burned, only a few pages are still intact. Evis. Okay, this is all in the Elder's speech, which, you know. Oh, Elena Etariel. That's a song about Etariel, which Dandelion sang in Brokilon. He made a translation. Like it's "Oh beautiful Etariel, to love you is the like is the sense of my life," and something blah blah blah. It's basically a love song. Come on.
Tu gnieżdżą się harpie.
I definitely should manage my inventory again. Witcher George's confession. I, the undersigned George of Kagen, a witcher by trade, testify as follows. While traveling through Velen, I received a summons to provide professional testimony in the matter of the accused Bartoslav of Lovefield. This Bartoslav stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which it is his duty to keep. Ships led astray by errant signals from the lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against the rocks near the shore, and the lighthouse keeper is held responsible for this state of affairs. During his trial, he testified that he was diligent in the fulfillment of his duties, and that the accidents were caused by nitrates, deceiving sailors with the false glow. Having investigated the area, I can testify that I found no trace of the nitrate activity. There are no likewise signs of noon raids, mammons, errands, and other specters in the habits of misleading weary travelers by foot, sea, or horse. I did, however, find the catastrophe's true cause. They were not the fault of the nitrates, but neither they were the fault of the lighthouse keeper himself. The accidents were caused by local hooligans who have taken to lighting fires on the hill at night and then robbing the ships that subsequently wreck upon the shore. I was put on their trail by Bartoslav's son, who has showed me the ashes from their misleading fires. My testimony shows that the lighthouse keeper is not guilty of the crimes which he stands accused of and should be freed. I humbly ask for the bailiff to put the lighthouse keeper and his family under his protection, for in light of the revelation Bartoslav's son led me to discover, there will surely be certain parties with cause for vengeance. I cannot undertake the task of protecting the family myself, for I have accepted a contract to kill a dragon said to be lurking atop Crookback Hills, and I must return post-haste to kill the beast and complete my task. Signed, George of Kagen, Witcher, transcribed by Vincenzo Stock, Marshal to the Royal Prefecture in Gor's Velen. Balstic's letter. May the god smiles on you and Mrs. And now I'm asking you to read this careful, for what I've got to say is important. As soon as you get your hands on this writing, gallop off to the fence Kramer, what's based in Maribor. Tell him we've got some first-class gear and a Witcher's sword diagrams to sell. I can see you now, scratching your head, or more like your arse, and asking, did I hear that right? You sure did. It was my luck to come care for a Witcher who got one foot in the grave and the other hovering right above. I was sat there looking at this poor man suffer in agony and thought to myself, he don't need this kit and those papers where he's going, while for us, that's the fixing we need to get started in the world of business, if we sell them for the right price, that is. I hear you fretting, so stop. I didn't take everything. In fact, nobody will ever even realize this shit's missing. Sad though, ain't it? The Witcher's a good man. First he helped the Baronet solve the riddle of the lighthouse, what was sending ships into the rocks. Then he killed the dragon that ate all the peasants. The problem is, dragons no easy pickings, and our valiant hero has got quite a licking taking it out. He's done for, that's certain. As soon as they bury him in the tomb on Crookback Hills, I'll head straight to your place. Come to think of it, I'm curious how they were putting him in a crypt at all, for word is a vampire made it its lair. I also lifted a few flasks of the Witcher, but since they are not like to survive the journey, reckon I'll sample them myself, see how the Witcher hoot goes down. Maybe we'll make a business out of that too. Your brother-in-law, Ballstick. Yeah, so that guy, that guy imbibed Witcher potions, which obviously are often deadly to regular people. I will travel back to a settlement and do some trading, because it's very inconvenient to walk around over encumbered. Okay, I think there's a blacksmith here. Apparently not. What about here?
Co? Jeszcze jeden? Wynocha z naszej wioski! Dość już tu wiedźmini szkody narobili!
Okay, I'll talk with you in a second.
Czego? Pokaż mi swoje towary. Bywaj.
Nie jesteście z baronowych, prawda?
Wysłałam dzieciaki po grzyby
Palu
wczoraj.
w ręku macie, co wam dzisiaj
No
głodować
wiesz, u nas...
Słyszałeś? Wynoś się, mutancie zatracony!
Co takiego zrobili ci wiedźmini?
Co zrobili, co zrobili? Przyszedł jeden taki, 2 dni żarł u nas, bo się namyślał i w końcu mówi, że łaskawie potwora zabije. Pytam, ile to nas będzie kosztować, a on, że nie chce pieniędzy, bo widzi, że bieda.
W takim razie czego chciał, jeśli nie pieniędzy?
Powiedział, że za nagrodę wystarczy mu coś, co mam, ale jeszcze o tym nie wiem. I poszedł. A ledwo się za nim drzwi zamknęły, moja dziewka w ryk. Pytam, czemu płacze, a ona... No, nie zdzierżę, utłukę sukinsyna.
Opowiadajcie dalej.
Ćwiczy głupia, że biednego wiedźmina potwór ukatrupi. I o niego taki ryk? No to już mi powiedziała, że ją zauroczył złym okiem i uwiódł. I to ma być ta jego nagroda? Wiedźmiński bękart?
Jeśli to był prawdziwy wiedźmin, nie musicie się martwić. My nie możemy mieć dzieci.
I chwała Bogom, dopiero by się was namnożyło. Ale tego, że mi córkę podstępnie wydupczył pod moim dachem, nie daruję.
Mów, gdzie on jest. Zajmę się tym.
Dalej na cmentarzu, gdzie miał potwora ubijać. A żeby mu trupojad flaki wypruł, jebace. Zbój na zbóju, krasantki, kurwa.
Witcher wannabe.
Do Sławka ciągle słabuje. Czoło mam jak piec gorący. Majaczy.
I seem to... I've been to that cemetery myself, solving some quests.
No proszę.
Dzięki, dzięki. W ostatniej chwili zdążyłeś. Jeszcze chwilka, aby mnie ten gul rozpłatał na dzwonka.
Właściwie nie powinienem się wtrącać, tylko obserwować tę nieznaną mi sztukę walki. Do jakiej wiedźmińskiej szkoły należałeś? Do cechu ślimaka? Tylko skąd w takim razie masz medalion z głową wilka?
Ty jesteś prawdziwym wiedźminem.
Tak, można nas poznać po tym, że nie moczymy spodni na widok marnego gula. Odpowiadaj, skąd masz medalion?
Kupiłem od wędrownego handlarza. O nie, wieśniacy nadchodzą, nie wydaj mnie, błagam.
Potwór ubity! O, a co to? 2 wiedźminów? Z jednym się umawialiśmy.
Yeah, I am worried they might lynch him, but hopefully if they try, I might stop him. Because if they just curse him and throw him out, I think he deserves it.
Jest tylko jeden wiedźmin. Ten tutaj to oszust, który wędruje od wsi do wsi i ludzi nabiera.
Nie, to nie tak. Ja wszystko wyjaśnię.
Oszust. Mamy tu na takich prawo i nasze własne kary. Dziękujemy, żeście go nam wydali, mistrzu.
Well, no, don't. That makes me think of an execution. Let him go. I hope that is going to be a lesson for him.
Darujcie mu tym razem.
Ja już nigdy, przysięgam.
On to chyba jakiś głupi, nie? Skoro się na gula porwał.
Jakby go gól rozszarpał, byłby spokój. A tak to moralne dylemata mamy.
A puśćmy go. Tylko się do wsi nie zbliżaj, bo cię psami poszczujemy, jasne? No!
Okay, I am satisfied.
Dziękuję.
Zejdź mi z oczu.
I am satisfied with that conclusion. Because, you know, I do think that was a scammy thing that he was doing, but I would also feel bad if they literally lynched him on the spot, which definitely seemed like it might be possible. I think he has probably learned his lesson.
Nie idzie na lepsze, oj nie.
Oj, źle wyglądasz.
Naprzód!
Co za smród.
Gniazdo zgnilców, trzeba je zniszczyć.
I've stopped the bleeding. I need to collect my thoughts. I could go for help. There's a village not far. I can hear the dogs barking. But people would see what uniform I wear. They would ask what I was doing in the swamps. They'd figure it out. They would take everything, maybe kill me. This is Velen after all. I've lost a quart of blood, maybe more. If the wound is still clean come dawn, I should pull through. I'll leave at daylight. Maybe then the drowners won't attack. I'll bury the treasure and head to Novigrad. I should be able to find a decent man, there to patch me up. Someone who won't ask questions, who doesn't care if you're a deserter. All that's left for me now is to pray that no one sees the tracks I left. If they don't follow the blood trail and find the treasure, but no one will come through here, I hope. Everything will be fine. Okay, apparently it's out of my league. But I've done things like that, so maybe I'll be alright. Wait, wasn't that the treasure? What is there even left to do? Yeah, it's done. It should complete the quest. Okay, I will reload because it's going to annoy me until the end of days. If it doesn't disappear from my quest log.
W Velen był nilfgaardzki agent o imieniu Henrik, który przebywał incognito gdzieś w owej spustoszonej wojną krainie. Jego głównym zadaniem było zbieranie informacji o Ciri. Geralt nie zdołał jednak dotrzeć do...
Follow the blood trail. Well, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that's that. Okay. It's again maybe a bit out of my depth, but I should be alright. I always said Muskie was a clever pup. He understands more words than quite a few men. He can do all sorts of tricks, sit, roll over, and if you give him a scrap of bacon, he'll even shake your hand. But today he's outdone himself. I look, and there's Muskie running in from a field, carrying something in his mouth. I think maybe it's a hare. I'll be able to whip up a stew, sell the fur. But no, it was a sack, covered in blood. No wonder he sniffed it out. Inside is a key, a little one, all engraved and ornamented, like it fits some fancy chest or box. So I think, maybe there's hidden treasure hereabouts, and that's what this key is for. So I think I'll go for a walk, see what I can see. If I can find it, I swear to Melitele, Muskie's going to eat nothing but veal for the rest of his days. The blood on the sack got me a bit worried though. I'll take a thick club with me, even if it pops out of the bushes. It'll get a thumping. You don't live but once, so I might as well take some risks, I always say. Okay, that's, I guess, it for this part of the map, so I'll go to Oxenfurt to meet with the Baron's daughter, as well as generally, sightsee the city, see what kind of quests I might get there.
Zabijecie! Skurwysy! Nie dajcie mu odetchnąć!
Oh, that's one of my favorite quests.
Pytki do boju, miecze w dłoń, Nilfgaardczyka goń, goń, goń.
Those are real Polish military songs that he's singing. The previous one was from the Polish Bolshevik War of the 1920. I would like it to sing something more. Oh well, I guess not now. Let's talk to him.
Ludź, tu redańska armia stoi. Przejścia nie ma. Nie będziesz kradnął łodzi.
I gdzie ta redańska armia?
No, przecie tu stoję. Co, ludzi nie widzi? Zaciągłem się do armii króla Radozwida V. I mam rozkaz bronić łodzie.
Te łodzie są w marnym stanie.
Miałem bronić łodzie, ale nie było drewna na ten taki płot do obrony. Ale były łodzie. Zrobiłem płot z łodzi i teraz łodzie bronią się same.
Kto cię zwerbował do redańskiej armii?
Żadnych werbli nie było, ale były żołnierze. Setnik mówi, pilnować łodzie, bo ich chłopi mogą ukraść, bo to ich. Ja nie rozumiem.
A ja chyba tak. Skonfiskowali te łodzie chłopom i bali się, że chłopi będą próbowali je odebrać. Co było dalej?
Setnik poszedł, a żołnierze pili. I tak śpiewali, że ho! Ja słucham, ale chłopi przyszli z kosami. Ja chcę pomóc armii. Idę, a wtedy chłopi w krzyk, żołnierze w krzyk. A ja wcale nie mocno, ale oni leżą. Żołnierze też. Ale rozkaz był pilnować łodzie. To ja pilnuję. Ja teraz żołnierz jak się patrzy. I nawet śpiewać umiem. I śpiewać?
Nie, już słyszałem, nie trzeba. A gdzie są ciała? Żadnych tu nie widzę.
Ja był głodny. Brzydko marnować jedzenie. Chłopów nie szkoda. Kolegów trochę szkoda. Posiłku nie szkoda.
Yeah, I'm not about to kill him. It's clear that he didn't mean to kill them. He said he tried to push them apart to stop the fight, but he's a troll, so he's, far too strong. He killed them by accident. Like, worst case scenario, it was, manslaughter, not murder. You'll get a pass. You're far too cute for me to kill.
Rozumiem. Wojna rządzi się swoimi prawami.
A ludź też żołnierz?
Nie.
Ja mogę cię zrobić żołnierz. Wtedy ja setnik. Ja mówię, przynoś farbę i ludź przynosi farbę.
Jaką farbę? O czym ty mówisz?
No farbę czerwoną i białą. W mieście mają. Ale ja nie mogę iść, bo jak pójdę, to chłopy zara łodzie zabiorą. Złe chłopy.
Spróbuję zdobyć tę farbę.
Dobry ludź. Armia redańska ci tego nie zapomni. Znamo na przysięgę. Król Radowid wzywa cię. Syn ci wyrósł na potęgę. Możesz wszystkim chwalić się. Syn ci wyrósł na potęgę. Możesz wszystkim chwalić się.
Now, interestingly, when you compare the original Polish dialogue of the troll to the English translation, he's actually far more elaborate in Polish. Like, his sentences are even mostly grammatically correct. They are just pretty simple. That's an impressive bridge. Yeah, I have learned my lesson and will not steal from the Redanian army.
Nam papiery niepotrzebne, my z Nowigradu są. Z dziada pradziada. Wojna zastała nas w Wyzimie, w interesach byliśmy, ale bez glejtu nie puszczę.
Żołnierzu, miejcie litość, nie każcie nam wracać do Velen. Wy nie wiecie, co tam się dzieje.
A wy chyba nie wiecie, co się dzieje, jak żołnierz złamie rozkaz. Ostatni raz. Bez glejtu przejazdu nie ma.
Okay, does that count as stealing? Apparently not. I can steal from the refugees just fine.
Stać, nie ma przejścia.
Macie w mieście zarazę, czy co?
Zarazę? Nie. Kazali nie wpuszczać do miasta? To nie wpuszcza. Chyba że ktoś ma glej.
Kto kazał zamknąć bramy miejskie?
Ponoć sam król. Nie chce, żeby biedota i uchodźcy zatruwali mu jego piękne miasto. Poza tym wiadomo, jak ludzie mogą chodzić w tej we w te, to zawsze się jakiś szpieg przedostanie. A tak to ma trudniej. Dlatego bez glejtu nie przepuszczam.
Co to za glejt?
Normalny, przejazdowy.
Kto je wydaje?
A bo ja wiem, ja jestem tylko prosty żołnierz.
O to chodzi?
Niech się przyjrzę. Brakuje pieczątki, takiej czerwonej.
Niemożliwe.
Pewnie w Departamencie Obrony znowu zapomnieli. Tam są strasznie zabiegani. Niech będzie. Przechodź.
Możesz przejść.
Teraz się zamknąłeś. 3 funtami stali.
Weź tu wracaj morzem, jak tam przeklęci piraci.
Okay, I need to... Wait, but did I go to Novi? No, this is Oxenfurt, okay. I need to pause for a second, be right back. Okay, actually, looking at the timer, I think this episode has been long enough, so I'll leave exploration of Oxenfurt for the next one. For now, I'm going to save and end it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.